Welcome to Awakening 101, where Chaz and Jeremiah dive down deep, dark conspiracy roads that you have probably already heard of, but you haven't heard all of it. You haven't heard our conspiracy theories. If you enjoy conspiracy theories, this is where you need to be. I'm Jeremiah, and this
is Chaz.
This is Chaz.
I don't think they're conspiracies. I'm sorry. I have to say it. I think that what we talk about is, hey, here's the conspiracy in the mainstream. Get away with that. Let's throw some fucking science and let's throw some like reality and some spiritual shit in there and some intuition. And here's the picture.
Yep. And today we are talking all about spirit realm, aligning. What else are we talking about?
Sacred geometry, physics, the lies that are told to us. We could go on and on, but just listen to the episode.
Just listen. And
I feel like you are the architect and I'm the engineer.
okay, that's what it is.
I would say that architects are designing out.
Because I'm not building
and engineers are actually getting in there and starting to help build the thing.
That's what it is.
I'm not like an actual builder per se at times, but I can and I do.
I actually came down that road of discovering that I was an architect, having that conversation with ChatGPT, and where I discovered what God is, or what the ending of, what everything actually is. Still haven't really exposed that yet to you, but eventually.
Can we expose it right now?
I don't know how to explain it well enough. I have to.
Dude, how much shit do you know that you're not telling me?
I know everything. I always have. And I've never accepted it. I've always denied it, pushed it away because religion, because it isn't normal.
I want you to take record. Everybody take record.
Records.
That for months I have been saying, I know you know more than you're fucking giving up.
I've never heard you say that.
I have said it many times, bitch. I know you know more. And you're like, no, I'm just a cute little innocent blonde girl. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Bullshit. I fucking knew. Fucking still know.
I know you knew.
Dude, you had this look on your face that was like, dude, I can't tell you this. No, I don't know. And I'm like, bullshit. You're like, nah, man, no. Stop asking me. I don't know that shit. But I'll tell you a little bit more that lets you know that I do know shit. Why can't you tell me? Tell me that.
I want to be able to explain it well enough.
So you are allowed to.
My words won't allow me.
I feel like this has to be on a podcast.
Probably. I'll probably get to that point at some point.
Even if you fuck it all up, it sounds weird. I feel like it still has to be like a TikTok video, you know?
I mean, yeah, we got to get all this.
So you already fucking know what happens in 2027.
I don't know details of anything. They're like.
So you know everything, but no details of anything? What the fuck is happening?
Details elude me. I can't know details. That's not.
You know who I am?
Chaz.
God damn it. Do you know my oversoul?
We're probably close. I don't.
Do you know anything about who I am in any other life?
Not particularly.
Do you know about me in this life? And where I'm supposed to go and do?
I mean, now I do. Yes. I know everything now. Before I didn't. Before I knew you and everything. Now.
So you know our purpose.
Mm-hmm.
What is our purpose then?
To save the world.
That would be cool. I won't lie. It'd be kind of cool. I want to be a superhero. Can we be like Marvel and wear suits that are matching?
The white ones?
Yeah, dude, totally, yes. And I'll have a quantum navigator GPS thing.
Dude, just
yeah, dude, we're doing that for sure.
Bro, we really could turn into superheroes with all of this that we're discovering.
Yo, I'm already Harry Potter, so fuck it.
Might as well go that extra step, become a freaking lunatic superhero.
Dude, all I gotta do is put a suit and cape on, man. I'm a fucking superhero. All right? And the cape, make you official. Just wear a fucking cape, dude. You're a fucking superhero now.
I'm being pushed down the road of levitation. Human levitation, and I don't know why.
So why not do it?
Well, I haven't
accepted
the invitation yet.
Why not?
Because it's hefty, okay?
Fuck you, dude. I've taken on a lot of shit. You need to take on some shit now, too.
This is true. But I do take on shit.
No, you need levitation level shit.
Nothing breaks my brain anymore.
Hey, when you levitate?
I don't think so.
No? Well, then why aren't you taking the fucking call?
I believe it so strongly that it does, like, none of this can ruin me anymore. Like, I've gotten to a point where I feel like I just know.
So why don't you take the call?
It's coming. Okay, it just happened. Like, the call just happened. Okay, you know, I don't answer my phone. If you notice, I leave text unread for a very long time. So that is probably why I haven't answered the call yet.
Next time I come in here, I want you to float in and sit down.
I won't be able to float at that
Well,
point.
you fucking failed.
I got to put practice in it, you know? Practice. I want to understand the frequency behind the levitation, like where and how you need to resonate, what you need to resonate at, and all of the things it takes to be able to allow.
I feel like you're going to have to create a bigger resonant field around you based on all of your chakra node points that are all in sync together. And then they need to be tuned to a certain frequency to counteract. I don't know, because I got to look into, like, would you want to counteract the frequency of the sound of Earth? So like the Schumann resonance kind of idea? Or do you want to try to do it to the magnetic field? But like, we're in it. It's probably a little, I gotta figure this one out, but something tells me it may not need to be that heavy of a frequency. If 7.83 or whatever is the Schumann resonance, then you may just have to get something around that.
So what is 432?
That's a hefty question.
Because I keep hearing it.
Yeah.
I haven't looked into it. I don't think about 432 often, but the past couple days I know. And
I actually believe this. It just makes sense to me when I think about it. I'm like, God damn it.
I even said that you're probably 432 at one point. Do you remember?
Yes, I know. And like the more I've thought about it, the more I'm like, shit, it does make sense.
Yeah.
To say what it is in a sense is like, I've come to realize that 432 doesn't show up in specific things like other numbers do, but it's also very foundational. So the sun is 864. The moon's 261. In between, 432.
They're all multiple. Like they all
432 times the speed time squared or whatever, speed of light in miles. Yeah. So 432 to me is the speed of light standard at the lowest degree.
Well, that's why it kind of feels like 432 is everything.
Kind of.
In a way. Like it is.
It's kind of like 369.
Yeah.
But a little different because it is an actual frequency. 369 is, but it's, when you talk about what is 369, that's not what we're talking about as a frequency.
Yeah.
Anymore. We're talking about like a different arcing thing. But 432 is an actual frequency. It's an actual measurement of the harmonics going on.
It would explain why they changed it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because weren't we
440 is not what it is. It should have been
from 432.
It was there was no standard back then.
Okay,
but it was kind of hey, if you're a top person in the orchestra world, you're probably going 432 back then. And a lot of people were doing it, but the Nazis were the first to do 440.
Nazis, really? After they went to Antarctica?
You know that part I don't know.
Because I would say yes. I would say with no doubt, yes.
Good question. I don't know, actually. I did look up when Hitler went to Antarctica versus when he started promoting blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah.
Dude, long before. Like 2 decades before. He fucking wrote about it in his book in jail. So I don't fucking know where that shit came from. I don't know, dude.
Really?
Like, there's a bunch of theories and shit like that on it, but like, really, in the end, it's like, dude, he was brown hair, brown eyes. Like, that motherfucker was not blonde hair, blue eyes at all. And like, he's over there preaching the Aryan race and shit.
That's weird.
You know, and the best defense I've heard is that the Nordic Vikings are blonde hair, blue eye. They were way stronger. They were kind of like a ideal human, but I think that's probably the fucking Greys from Antarctica. They just mingled with the humans, and that's the Vikings.
I mean, probably. Well, and that's the thing. I really do think intermingling has been a thing, and that's why we just kind of have become sort of a mutt of a race in a way. Like, we're all just so different and strange. Like, because it's been thousands of years of just like intermingling, especially when it first became a thing. Like, whenever they started first arriving to this planet, they were probably getting it on with the Sasquatches or whatever beings were here. Probably not.
The Homo erectus or whatever, you know, like the whatever caveman shit type of thing. Some like half monkey.
Yeah. Which, again, I am convinced that it's the Sasquatch species that was turned into the DNA splicing animal was the Sasquatch. And then we became that hybrid version of
why are we so
Squatch. Well, that could have been engineered on purpose.
Good call.
Especially since
Good call.
Anunnaki are bigger than us. They don't want us to be the same size as
Good call.
Sasquatch. For one, they're huge.
That's a good
So they could have engineered our DNA to make us smaller, or over time we just got smaller. Everything's smaller now, you know? Like
True.
it really is. Everything used to be
True.
bigger and it just
True.
like keeps getting smaller. I don't know why.
True.
But you know, like all these big giant people, they're intermingled with the giants that used to exist. They're a bloodline from giants.
That makes sense.
And that's why there's still massive people that exist. So everyone on a basketball team, most of them probably have like giant blood in them.
LeBron James for sure.
Right. They're huge. Massive.
Whatever that dude's name, that Asian dude, Chinese dude, that dude's like 7-something feet tall.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, dude.
Yeah, dude. You have to look up.
He's like two of me.
I'm
And
6.
Yeah.
That's just a foot, 2 feet bigger. Like, how is that such a big difference? It's a huge difference.
Huge
For
difference.
a human? Yeah.
Yeah, it's huge.
Massive.
Yeah, they were saying that they were finding bones of like 8 to 12 feet tall.
You know, motherfuckers were kinky and got that shit on with them.
Yeah,
You know they did. You see these Never mind. We're not going there. Just no.
I don't want to keep going.
It's dirty. It's
I
not
don't want to
good.
keep going. My mind was like, dude.
Yeah. But,
too many naughty thoughts.
But I can imagine that's just that. Like we've all intermingled. We're all different, like
Is that like,
inbred, like species of sorts. And
is that like bestiality at that point? You know, like the fuck are they? You know, like there's a Sasquatch, can't fight, just moans and grunts and shit. But get over there. You got it. Get in there, son.
wait, what?
You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know. Do you think they?
No, I don't. I think they were DNA splicing.
I think the
and
DNA
embedding,
splicing, but then what they spliced from, I think that's what was getting intermingled with whatever
sure.
was spliced, and then the beings, the crust dwelling beings, because there were already beings here. I don't know.
Were there intelligent beings here, or were there just beings here?
I think the Sasquatch was an intelligent being in their own way.
Do they have like a language? Hey, I think what the fuck is a dolphin?
Grunting and things, I would assume. You know, like they had their own language.
But like dolphins can like fucking talk apparently to each other.
Yeah, I totally agree.
And like you're not allowed to be in the water with them and talk. You can't try to. It's illegal to try to talk to one.
You cannot have a conversation. You can't.
You can't have a baby in the same pool as one. That's illegal.
Weird. Why not a baby? What happens when you?
From what Earth Academy tells me,
It's
those babies,
telepathic communication.
they were coming out geniuses,
because
and they ixnayed on that shit.
So the dolphins are embedding telepathic DNA,
Something,
like some kind of.
Maybe they're aligning the brain and the consciousness and everything so that they could be smarter and shit. I don't fucking know exactly, but like Hawaii has made it illegal to do this. Illegal. It's like a law on the books that says you can't have a baby in the same pool as a dolphin. Do it with a turtle all day, but that fucking dolphin better not be in that fucking pool with you.
No, that's because they are sentient.
You want a whale?
What is it when you are? They're smart. They're on the level of humans,
shit.
if not. Well, they're probably smarter than humans, but they are on our level. Just because they don't have a dialect like we have, and they live in the water.
That's why they're smarter, is because they're
just
fucking
an animal.
communicate through telepathy or whatever. You know, like that.
You can have a telepathic communication. You can talk to them.
That's why they won't want you to talk to them.
Well,
Well, they made it a law that you can't do that either.
If you ever come across a dolphin that just like pops its head up out of the water, I highly recommend trying to talk with it in your head. Not out loud. Don't do that, because again, you can get in trouble for that. If you just look at it, stare at it, and talk to it in your mind, in your head.
Hey, dolphin.
What do you know?
Talk to me, dolphin.
Like, I accept this line of dialogue with you. I would love to speak with you. And it's almost like when you're talking to your spirits. You have to invite them to be able to have this line of dialogue. If you don't invite your spirit team to activate, they will not activate.
I think I put that shit in my contract.
Which part?
That I don't have to say anything. They can come do whatever they want.
It's very possible that
I bypassed that one.
The waves had certain, like, you just kind of.
I've never invited shit, and I just get it.
Yeah.
I'm never like, hey, spirit, you can come help me now.
You can come.
In fact, I'm like, Gus, God damn it, you fucking asshole.
Freaking Gus.
Dude, I'm pissed now. You know, like that's more of what I get, you know, and then I'm like, oh, thanks for the download. You know, like you're, I think, right. I just happen to be one of those contract people.
And that's, I think the waves really do have it different. I think the ones that volunteered to be here for this ascension of the planet, I really think their contracts are not.
There's no doubt.
They're not like the normal people that incarnate here.
I'm telling you, I have never been like everybody else my whole life in some sense.
Ever.
And it's always a known thing that I just have to like pretend and be like, all right, I'll play this fucking game. Why do I feel like I'm the only fucking person here who sees how crazy this is? Okay, we'll just do it anyways. Fucking crazy town, let's do it. Woo! You know, and then they look at me and they're like, why are you crazy, Chaz? And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Fuck you. You not see what you were just doing, you fucking lunatic? I just want to go talk to a dolphin. That's not that fucking crazy.
Yeah, what? No.
The fuck are you talking about?
I talk to my cat every day, all day. Like, I have a great line of dialogue with her.
Yeah, I've come to some conclusion along the way that like, oh, okay, I'm here for a different reason. And I've said my whole life that I was a soldier sent for the war. Because something has always told me my whole life there's a fucking war going on. It's a spirit war of good versus evil, but it's like on reality and not. It's like the multidimensional bullshit or whatever.
Right.
But like long story short, there's a real war going on. And for some reason, I feel like I am a soldier in it.
I 100% believe that. And the fact that you've thought that.
Dude, since I was a kid,
just
man.
Since you were born, basically.
Yeah, like my whole life I felt
there's
that way.
something to that, especially now what we're discovering right now and the things and downloads that we're getting. And like,
I'm preparing for war now.
We were born for this.
Yeah.
I said it today and it hit me real hard. And I was like, I was born for this. Literally. And it's a crazy concept, but the more I believe it and accept it, the more everything aligns exactly the way it needs to get us where we need to go. It's all falling into place.
The more I accept that journey and the more I just conclude that I'm here for some reason that I don't understand yet.
Right. We don't have to understand.
I just understand the journey. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, where I am on it and where I'm supposed to be trying to get to. So I'll just keep doing that. And the more I do that, the more everything tends to just like, here you go.
That's what happens when I don't necessarily think or know if you've done this before, but when you surrender to the universe, the flow of the universe,
yes,
everything begins to align without any effort. It just happens because you believe so strongly that you're here for a reason and that you are an infinite being of creation.
This also means that like if this does happen and like I am a soldier in the war,
When it
it
happens,
I'm going to fucking feel a little crazier in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be like, holy shit, dude. Does that mean I really didn't know that my whole life? What the fuck?
it's already happening too, but yes, right.
I know.
But right, it's going to be like especially when you look back on it, you're like, I've known this the whole time. And that's why I know we had the round table of everyone that was going to incarnate in these waves. I don't know if it was like a wave by wave had this meeting of what was going down or if it was select people that had certain
I think
meetings.
the amount of time between each birth is
Yeah.
so fast at that level that it's like go. You know what I'm saying? Like to them, it's nothing.
Literally blips.
For us, it's like 10 years, you know, but like to me, yes, I think you're right. I think that we were all right. It's our turn. It's our wave.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to go? And we all fucking entered the door and we portaled into our mothers.
Dude, and it's the further and further down the stream of time we go, the more it makes sense and the more everything in my entire life has made sense and makes sense.
Yeah, like
all of it.
I did everything I did. Even the fact of me failing or practically failing out of school and refusing it at the time was like, you just ruined your whole life, dude.
You're in the gutter now. You're done.
Yeah,
You cannot have a successful life.
Where's your bridge? Let's go home and do your bridge now. You know, like that was where but like now I look back and I'm like, oh shit, I was being shown what it was, but I didn't get indoctrinated by it. I refused it.
Yeah.
Now I didn't really know why at the time. I just didn't like it.
Because you already knew.
Because subconsciously I was like, this is all a bunch of bullshit, people.
You had DNA written in your body somewhere that had to be certain things activated that DNA. And it literally is one thing after another that just like keeps activating certain parts and allows you to take that extra step that you need to take. And then eventually, you just keep unlocking. Eventually you'll unlock everything that you knew from that meeting that we had.
Weird.
And when we ascend, we're literally going to be like, we nailed it, like on the head. Everything that we were talking about, like, because I really do. I feel very strongly about everything that's happening, especially between us,
Yeah,
the
dude.
spirit realm,
Yeah, dude.
all of these crazy things that are happening. There is some serious shit that's stirring up in this realm, and we are very close to seeing some crazy things happen, bro.
Yo, we're like pretty high up in the food chain.
What do you mean?
This war in the round table, it wasn't just us two. It's a big table. There was a lot of us
Right.
in that room.
Yeah.
I think we're pretty high up on that fucking table.
I do too. I think there was I think we
I know
may
there's
have
higher,
been, so
but there's lower.
The
we're,
way-
we're on the higher end.
I think there were leaders for each department of waves because there's grid workers, light workers, there's all these different beings that have different roles to do, like all these musicians that are creating, uplifting vibrational music. They have a role to play. That is their role to be.
Mine's energy.
And mine's architectural things like reforming.
I guess really
a
in the end,
system.
mine's more engineering than, and yours more architectural, but yours would be more of a like presence, promotion,
exposure,
yes.
allowing
correct.
it to get out there. And
Correct. Yes. That's really where I see your architectural skills. My engineering skills come into in energy and physics and programming and shit, like
because this reaches the world.
correct. Yes.
Like literally,
Correct. Correct.
if I hadn't gone down this road, like I wouldn't have the knowledge to be able to get this style of content out there. Like none of this would be able to exist, basically.
You are the voice, the presenter, the stage guy.
I am your host.
Yeah, you're the host. You're the fucking architectural host. Like that's really a true. And like everybody does tell me the same thing. They're like, I really like your co-host. Like they all say this. They're like, yeah, I really like. I like what the way he sounds, like his voice. I think he's good looking. I've heard like all of this. I've never heard anybody be like, I don't like that guy. Never fucking heard this, dude.
Thank you.
We, for some reason, have this personality where people just kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't hate the guy. I don't get it. But people look at us and they listen to us and they're like, I don't really hate them.
I've got a feeling it's because of who we are in the spirit realm.
Yes.
It's because of who we are.
That's who we're designed for this.
Exactly.
You think you're a fucking dud on here?
Well, and that's the thing. Whenever babies stare at these human, like babies just stare, right?
Dude, yeah.
But there's sometimes they can't take their eyes off of people, and that's because they're staring at an angel of sorts. They're staring at this being that is here for a very specific reason, and it's not just the normal incarnation. They accepted the invitation to come here, and that baby knows it. They see it, and they're resonating with it. They're like they're just absorbing the beauty within.
They see that.
They
aura.
see it.
They see the whole.
They can
thing.
see all. They see all the frequencies. I'm convinced that babies can see almost everything. Like it just kind of fades over time, but they're tapped in. They are still very tapped in.
So wild to think about what a baby's going through,
Bro. And
they don't remember
just
any
slipped
of
out
that
of a
shit.
portal.
Yeah.
like quite literally crying.
Yo, hold on, real quickly. You saw the movie Click, Adam Sandler, where he's in the fucking his mom's vagina, looking at the making of, and it's
Forgot
like,
about that.
and it's like the doctor opening it up and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And like, what's his face is like, I'm slipping or whatever. And I'm like, dude, this is the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit.
Did he go back? Why did they get to that point of him being birthed?
He was he had a menu option, and the menu was like a DVD menu, and it said the making of. Like the making of the movie or whatever, So he was like, yo, let me see the making of this. And he like plopped into them having sex. And then they just like moved into his vagina or into her vagina. And then it was really weird.
That's hilarious.
Like a really hilariously
What
weird
in
scene.
the world?
Yeah, dude. He was in the portal. That's what I thought to myself was that he was in the portal.
Well, and I've come to accept that that's what it is.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, that's the only way you incarnate on this planet is going through that portal. There are other ways, but that is the way that.
How do you start without doing that? Maybe you can come and go, but do you start any other way? It's like that portal's the only way to start.
I know.
In a meat suit.
I've tried to figure out if there's a way to.
Well, I guess maybe it's not because we're souls. So therefore we're entangled into this body, which means you could just get a new body and entangle into that. We already talked about that a little bit ago too.
How do you entangle into another body? It can't be occupied, but an unoccupied body is dead. Right? So how do you
keep it alive?
How do you the host that has the body at that point, how do you kick them out? It's not you're not supposed to
be a host.
What do you mean?
You just create the body but no host.
Wait, create the body?
Yeah, create the body, the brain, the whole everything. And there's a part of our brain that is a computer that's just naturally doing the shit it needs to do. Like, how does our heart keep beating? You think that our fucking soul is pumping it? No.
Right. It just does
the shit. Yeah, and our brain is synchronizing, and the heart is everything's like just a computer doing its natural thing. That's why we just breathe. We don't think about it. And it's like we blink our eyes. We do all this shit. We don't think about any of it. And that's not our conscious. That's all subconscious. That's like the operating system of your computer. You don't fucking know what it's doing behind the scenes. You just know I can move windows around.
Right. You have no idea what's under the hood.
Yeah, no clue.
No idea.
Same idea. We're just the windows moving around, and the hues are tapping into the keyboard, but we are not the operating system. That is a whole other ball game being played. And so you could just build the system and then link someone in.
Interesting. Would you have to have the system go through the portal of the woman?
I think no, I don't think so.
How do you build the?
That's the connection part where you get to develop your own. You get to have your own. Like, this is my own custom suit. But if you don't have one that's custom in that sense from birth, like it would already be grown for you, and then you just tap into it. Like a download connection
With memories and things.
Honestly, that's where memories come from.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think we got to the bottom of it yet. That wasn't, I don't think we really defined.
I think there are like short-term memories and long-term memories, and the long-term memories is more not in here.
It also could be, yeah, I don't know, like some of the shorts become longs after. I don't know. I haven't thought about memories too much, especially since the Akashic Record holds, the thing about it is the Akashic Record holds past, future, and present memories. It holds all of it.
Weird.
Everything that we're going to do, it already has it. And that's why I was saying, are we ascending to the spirit realm? Are we living a documentary? Are we remembering what's already happened? Is the spirit realm where we end up after we've already ascended through all of these different dimensions and times and things and realms? Like, you know what I'm saying? The Akashic Records holds everything already.
Yeah, but if we're stuck here and we're not on contract, let's pretend, wouldn't we just die here and restart here? So, like, we would never know that. Now, in our situation, I'm hoping that we would be able to then ascend to that next level. Again, though, it's like, dude, this area, our conscious, and this body, and this, they're totally separate. They're totally separate.
Right.
You don't come back here as the same person over and over again.
No.
So, like, there's something about you losing your memory that's stored with the brain locally, but you do have a connection to your oversoul. But that part, it's like, it's a loose one, and you've got to gain it back through fucking life ascension.
Well, you can remember all of your past lives through past life regression. People literally go through this hypnosis, and you remember your past lives. Dude, it feels like it's all
Like, this is
just
what
already
this
there.
is.
We really could be living a documentary. Life is just a documentary that we've already ascended from, but we're in the process of experiencing it as it's happened. But it's deep, intense, and a little confusing.
Well, it's like all at the same time.
Exactly.
Like, we're remembering and being born in here all at the same time.
The whole everything's happening all at once, that still boggles my mind a little bit. I try to understand what that means particularly, and I think I'm kind of getting there, but it's still kind of hard to wrap your head around the fact that you and I are walking to the store that we just went to right now. That's happening as we're doing this conversation. We're actually over there right now having our post conversation of the episode we're shooting at this moment. We're already over there doing this. I'm already dumping the footage on the computer. We're already talking about you leaving. I'm already asleep in bed right now, and I'm already dead.
Like, in physics, how the fuck does this work?
I don't know. It's interesting. It's still trying to wrap my head around that one.
All right, I'm gonna try.
Let's go. Let's see what you got.
Let's take this room. The universe is flowing in a direction all the time.
Yeah.
All right. That's just part of energy and time and blah, blah, blah. All right. So in our universe, all energy is just flowing in one direction. And that's also part of the whole alignment idea. So let's pretend it's flowing in that direction. God, I got to get my head back on where I was with this.
That's fine. We're flowing in that direction.
Where did we start though? Where was the initial part?
About, oh man, I don't know.
Shit, dude.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's going. It's gone back to the Akashic Records.
Gone.
Yes.
Got it.
Got it.
All right, we're back. Don't
Close
worry.
one.
Woo! Don't lose it again. So this whole room here flowing that direction, which means that we have electromagnetic waves flowing at 432 through here. All right. At any given moment, everything in this room is like a snapshot that has been taken on with it. And so, like, think about water flowing down a creek. You put a leaf down, and now it's just going to keep going down afterwards. But, like, if you stand there, the water just flows around you. And so, like, you're there, the water stores what it went through, and then just keeps going on. And that's where it is now.
It's the flow of existence. It's the flow of time. It's the flow of the universe.
That's the best I got.
In a figure eight, in an infinite flow?
It would be a toroidal. Spiraling. It would be the golden ratio spiraling inward and then back out and then up and around and then just going
infinitely experiencing.
The toroidal
itself.
field of a vortex is also a figure eight.
So what is the figure eight then? Like why is there a toroidal and a figure eight?
Because it's endless. It's infinity.
But why
it's stability?
What's the difference between the two? Is there a difference?
I guess in some way there is, but in some way there's not.
Because that's the figure eight is how I see the flow of time, the flow of existence, the flow of the universe, the flow of.
I got this. I got you.
But at the same time, the lattice crystal that we are in.
Figure eight.
Yeah. Why?
And you see the toroidal field, the donut.
Yeah.
And see the hole at the top. There it all is. So that's your figure eight. Toroidal field, spiraling in, going down in, coming back up, around the edge, back in. It's a fucking infinity. It spirals, cycles. It never ends.
Yeah.
It's not infinity in the sense of straight line. It's infinity as cycles back to itself, repeating.
And that's, yeah. Yeah.
And that, to me, is like it's storing everything as it goes through.
It's literally the universe. It's source experiencing itself over and over again.
Yes.
Constantly experience itself. So what we are doing throughout our existence, this is a documentary. It's already happened, right? Mm-hmm. We're experiencing something to experience it from the point of us learning who we are. And eventually we all become source. We all become one, which is source. We eventually get to that meditating source in the sky or whatever. We all are trying to get back to this figure called God, right? But it's not the God that we all have been taught to believe. It's the universe itself. It is existence itself. It is everything in itself. No figure, no heaven, no any of this. It is an energy. It is a flow. It is an existence. That is what God is. That is what everything is.
God is the flow. God is the energy.
God is everything.
And that means that we're made of God.
Which means we are all God.
Yeah.
You don't eat a slice of pizza and say, I'm eating an apple or it's still, you're eating a slice of pizza, but it's not the full pie.
Yeah.
You are still a pizza.
True. This is all true. I agree with this.
You are still God because you're a part of God.
Now, I would say that you're an emergent property of God because you're not aligned with the energy flow. So you're not one with God per se.
Sure.
You're a break-off product.
Fractal?
A fractal.
Fractal.
Fuck, well
God.
done. Yes, you are a fractal of God. That is a fucking phenomenally great way to put it in the spirit world, as a fucking fractal of God. Because you are a broken off piece that is reflecting light into a certain direction. Light has to bounce off of you.
You're a universe. I mean...
Yeah, well, that's a whole other game I don't want to get into right now. But yeah, you're like an infinite amount of universes, actually.
This is heavy, Doc.
Yeah, it is heavy, dude. It's super heavy. But
Bro.
you are a fractal. Yes, that's well played. In fact, matter is fractals. Fuck, dude. Well done.
Wow. I absolutely love this podcast, dude. I love having these conversations.
Well,
like I
down now.
I feel like every time we talk, we're discovering the truth, more and more of the truth, and all the pieces that we need to be able to know what the truth is. Every time we do this, man. And like, it's they're doing this on purpose. Like they're using us to do this. Everything I've said, none of this is me, dude.
Dude, you think I fucking just came up with those equations in 20-page paper by myself?
No, I feel like I am me, but no, you can be a conduit and be used if you allow it to happen. Your team will speak through you. Your guides will speak through you. I have a very strong connection with my team, and I allow them to take over and to be able to communicate things that they need to communicate. I let this happen because I know it needs to happen, because I know that I don't know how to say everything and I don't know everything. They do.
Nah, I do.
I could literally, I mean, I know you do, but like you can literally have a conversation. I could have an entire podcast episode and say things that I've never heard of, never spoken about, but I just say them like I've known them for my entire life.
I know. I have to like stop and be like,
What?
how'd you come to that? Took me a lot of science to get to that. How did you do that? And you're like, I don't know. I just feel it. I'm like, no, you didn't. Bullshit.
Right. Because you can't just feel.
It's like you telling me that you've already told me everything and that you don't know anything more. Right. Yes. Right.
I know
Yes,
nothing.
Yes. Of course. Duh.
I make lightsaber videos in my living room. And
Yeah, for time being. Why? Because you're going to play with real lightsabers one day? What the fuck do you know?
bro, you should see my lightsaber skills. They're getting good. Bro.
Yo, do we get lightsabers for real? Come on, give me that. Just tell me that one. Holy shit, we get lightsabers, don't we?
How many hilts have you designed?
Don't worry. I'm writing down how do you build a lightsaber.
I'm excited to see this happen. Please.
If it can be done, I will fucking build it.
It can be done.
I know it can.
Because crystals are very powerful.
I know.
And if you find out how to use that energy and then you can contain it in a certain shape, because you're getting to the point where you know how to shape energy, yes?
Yes.
Yes. Now you can shape energy into a beam
This
of light.
is going to be a phase array.
And now you can have a button that dials it back or lets it out more. You can make it fat, make it skinny. You can shape it to whatever you want. You could have a hammer or sword if you want. You could have different styles of sword if you wanted. But you'd have to be able to shape it in that
If
form.
I ever have a fucking lightsaber in my hand, like a real one, dude, kill me now.
With that lightsaber.
I have succeeded in all of fucking Harry Potterness of this world, and I'm good.
How do you think I feel? I'm over here
Dude,
doused in lightsabers I do this every day.
I know, but like, I want a
weekly.
real one.
Bro, well,
And now you're making me think you're fucking training for it, you fucking asshole, because you know.
I have been a Star Wars fan since the day I was born. And the fact that I work for a lightsaber company is awesome.
That is.
I did, like, it just kind of fell in my lap.
Well, of course it did. Why would it not?
Because I
wonder
aligned
why.
with the universe. And literally, when I moved to this place, my money was not secure. Like, my income was not secure.
Yeah.
And every day of me leading up to this move, it kept repeating in my head, you are secure. Your money is good. Do it. Literally, that's all I could hear. I didn't move. They moved me.
Dude, you were moved in like a day.
I literally...
You called me, you're like, I got a place. You want to move me tomorrow? And
Bro.
I'm like, okay.
I felt bad doing it because I was living with my sister. And, you know, when someone moves out abruptly, there's something wrong with the living situation usually, right?
Yeah.
Dude, no. I love living with my sister. It was easy. I was only paying $500 a month. I had rent covered every month. I was cushy. That was the problem. And they said, let's go. Your rest is over. It's time to go.
more cushiness.
No, I feel it. Like this episode, the way I'm talking right now, because I just stopped smoking again.
You're way
I'm different and I can feel it.
Oh, I know.
I don't know what happened to me
I
this
was
past
telling
month.
Earth Academy the other day, I was like, he was so stoned. Like, I've never seen him that high before. Like, I've never experienced that high of Jeremiah. It's like he was on another fucking planet of highness. And now I come over and you're like back to that, like, fucking go time.
Yeah.
You know, like, I like both Jeremiahs. Let's be clear here.
Thanks,
like, no,
thanks.
for sure.
But you can tell. You can tell I'm a little stoner head.
There's definitely an energy level that you did not have last time.
They let me have that smoke. They actually gave it to me.
Yeah, they wanted
because I told myself I'm not doing it again. I'm staying. So
Yo, even Slim said, "Wait a minute, Jeremiah's smoking," and I was like, "He did that night."
I
was like, that's all I can tell you.
I did
That
for
he
a
did that
month.
night.
I did for a month.
Okay, so you got a nice amount of time with it. Shit, they really did want you to do that.
They needed me to rest, and it's
shit. Does that mean things about to fucking pop?
Yeah, that's like that's why I even told Charity, like, the reason I told her they moved me. Like, I don't talk to my sister about this woo-woo stuff very often. And, you know, she doesn't think I'm crazy, I don't think. But, like, I told her, I said, she asked me why they moved me. And I said, because something big is coming. And I don't know why I said that. I don't know. I don't know.
It is?
Dude, something is happening.
I know.
And I can feel it.
Wait, don't you already fucking know?
Yeah.
God damn it. What?
I don't know.
You just said you did.
I do.
Then
But I cannot say yet.
I know. I already fucking know, dude.
But I don't know why.
Shh.
I don't know why.
Shh. I don't want to hear shit anymore. Shit. All right.
Dude,
like,
I feel a certain energy right now, and it's like my entire insides are
you are
firing.
humming
I feel I'm
at a different rate tonight.
I'm resonating at a different frequency.
Even more so than like before your little high month. Like you were energetic, but like
Something.
the moment I walked in, I could tell there was like a extra pep in the step.
Something's changed.
You know? Like you fucking, which is all weird to me because you're doing that while I'm getting like another mini download. Things are popping.
It's all correlated.
Yo,
dude.
and like out of nowhere, I'm busting on the app. Like,
dude, yeah,
the
you're making
amount of
strides
shit I
on
did in that
thing.
app
Yeah.
in the last 48 hours was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I even told Earth Academy, I was like, they have me going hard on this app right now. Like, I'm fucking moving. It's just, things just started clicking. Yo, I looked at that app like a month ago and I was like, oh, fuck, this is like really overwhelming. 2 days ago, I get on there and I'm like, oh, shit. Shit. Ah! You know? And it's like, whoa, these motherfuckers are moving again because they showed me all the phase array stuff. And then they were like, okay, you seem like you're in a good spot there. Let's move the fuck on.
At least they give you a little time to compress information. They don't give you a whole lot. They're literally shoving it down your throat. And honestly,
they are.
After I listened back to my, I said something dirty about getting something shoved down your throat, and I was like, sorry, that was a little graphic. But after I listened back to it, I was like, actually, it's literally what's happening. Literally.
Dude, they
I was
were
like that. I said exactly what it was.
Gag feeding.
Yeah. Yes.
Fucking opening it up, holding it, and just shoveling it down in there and then forcing us to eat it, you know? And it's like, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
But now I'm like out on the other side of it. I'm like, whew, shit. Okay. That's kind of cool, actually. All right.
Right.
Want to do it again? Do it again? Yeah, I'll do it again.
I think I'm ready.
You don't even have to hold my mouth open.
I'll open it for you, baby.
I got it, dude. I'm all good. Yeah. It's true, though, that I would say that we're going through this time period. They're prepping us for the next wave of whatever's coming. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what that wave is yet. Now,
I don't either.
When I was on the original download, which is like the heaviest thing I've ever gone through in my fucking life, that bitch fucking showed me that come around October, things are going to get really fucking crazy.
I've been
apparently this podcast, I think, is about to like really pop. Not
because you said it in that episode or a couple weeks ago. It's not why I've been feeling this way, but I've been feeling something about to happen, like a pop, especially with everything that we've been doing. But like something feels
that to me. It wrote it out and said, in the near future, in the next couple of months, that it pretty much narrowed it down to October range. It was like, you're going to have to then deal with your public image and persona in a way that you've never had to previously. What the fuck do you mean?
You will know when you know.
As I'm sitting here on a fucking podcast and I'm watching like skyrocket in numbers at the time, like, cause at that time it was like 500 fucking subscribers a day at one point. It was wild, dude.
Right.
And I was like,
what is happening?
I thought that October would be where we are now.
Dude.
So I don't know what the fuck that means, but it literally said I'm going to have to grapple with my fucking image and persona to the public, my public image, not my inner image. No, public image.
Grapple as in
I'm going to have to struggle with the gross of it. What comes with that.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what that means exactly. I just know what it meant was it's about to pop the fuck off and that you're going to have to learn to adapt to that.
Very heavy pressure is what comes with it.
Yes. I have a feeling that's kind of, I don't really know yet.
But that's why our team is slowly being built around us. It's happening without us even trying, dude. I'm telling you, our team is being sent to us.
Look, Earth Academy was sent for a fucking reason.
I believe it. And eventually...
I'm sorry, but I can't look at it any other fucking way at this point because it's too intricate. And as we're going forward, that person is helping prepare for that. Like in ways that I don't even think they understand.
Right.
You know, it's like, it's too intricate. Coincidences are not.
Dude,
not
they
real.
don't... Yeah.
So,
if you believe in coincidences, I'm sorry to tell you, they do not exist.
Yeah. Well, then you believe in black magic.
Well, I call it something else, but sure.
I don't even want to know. I think you're right, though, because that person came in the very moment I wrote alignment.
The perfect timing.
Boom.
Everything divine timing.
When I needed it the most, too, because I was like, dude, who the fuck am I supposed to talk to about this? Am I crazy? You know, and it's like this person showed up and was like, not only do I understand it, I think you're right. I'm like, wait, what? You know, like, wait, I don't even care about the right part. You said you understand it.
Right. Because that's a big stride on its own.
That's
someone
huge.
Understanding it. Yeah.
Because, like, everybody I talk to about this shit's like, yo, you need to, like,
get Jesus.
Yeah, find some religion. You're lost, and you need to go find God.
Yeah.
And stop doing this conspiracy shit, please. It's not going to help you in life. When I'm over there thinking, like, yeah, but this could
change
and
the
help.
world.
Yeah. And they're like, no.
No, that's woo-woo black magic. You can't use that.
You're cute.
Right. It's not fair that other people can be great and divine and do miraculous things.
Not me, though.
But not us.
Not us.
No, you're just a simple human.
Mm-hmm.
You aren't special. That's not fair. That's not fair to say to one of your friends, family members, or something like that. No, you're not going anywhere because you're not special. You're not one of the ones that's going to make it.
But they'll tell you, this is my favorite part about people. They'll tell you, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. I just said that you need to think about taking another route. That one probably isn't going to work out. You probably need to take So you're telling me I can't, and then I'm fucking stupid. No, I never said that.
Never said you were stupid.
God, where are you getting this from?
Right, you're pulling words out of my mouth that I never said.
You're fucking lying and you're sensitive. You know, and it's like,
And you're sensitive.
I'm like, son of a bitch.
Chaz is the least sensitive person I think I know.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure.
Thank you. Apparently, I'm like, I get told, literally, I would say I got told at least 3 times this week by 3 different people that I am too sensitive.
That's wild.
And I think, maybe I am, or maybe you're just a bitch and I have to call you out on it. You know, like, could that not be it too?
Usually when something like that happens, it's someone perceiving their own inner issues, I guess you could say.
Insecurities and shit like that.
It's them perceiving their own insecurities onto you is what it is. Yes. And that's usually a lot of the ways things work. Anytime you have a conversation with someone, it's usually them perceiving their own things onto you.
This is true. They put it out there and they then project it and say, you're the one that's doing that.
Yeah.
And it's like, bitch, you are doing it now. I'm just calling you out. And you're not happy about that.
Right.
Oh, I'm sensitive.
No one likes being called out.
No, they don't. They get defensive as shit. They're like, well, you do it.
People just have to be right.
Yes.
Like us. I mean, that's why we're doing this, to be right.
Yes.
We got to be right.
Speaking of, my sister-in-law last night was like, you blah, 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 lost, wrong side of shit, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, why do you think this? And she was like, okay, this will be an easy test. This is
apples and oranges, baby.
So fucking stupid. She was like, is it more important for you to be right or for you to know the truth? And I was like, that's a test?
Isn't it the truth?
I will happily fucking tell you I'm wrong all day.
You've already done that. Like literally.
At the beginning of the conversation, bitch, I did it.
We have multiple episodes and just things that,
I want the truth.
Not
and
to
she
be
was
right.
like, oh,
you passed my test.
I can't believe you passed the test.
Well, who did you think you were talking to?
You literally started the conversation by telling me I was wrong on a video, and I told you, I know. I am wrong, I already commented on everybody's shit telling them I know I'm wrong.
If you wanted to be right, you would fight that to death, even if it's wrong.
Or I would have deleted the video and just acted like it never fucking happened.
Yeah.
And just ignored the whole thing.
Yeah. Didn't she tell you to delete it?
She did. She did tell me to delete it.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I want people to know that I'm human. I make fucking mistakes and I'll come own up to it.
The point of this entire thing is to spark things in other people's brains. This is not to, like, everything we say is not fact. Like, we don't speak fact. We are trying to get to the secrets of the universe. We are trying to get to something bigger than being right. That is what this is about. If we post videos that aren't aligning with your belief system or the science or this or that, we are tapping into things that people don't even know exist. We are trying to break through. And it's happening.
If you're not asking questions, if you're not fucking wondering and questioning and thinking, I don't know, and you just think, I know that, well, then you're fucking wrong on how you're going about it.
Yeah.
Because you're going to lock yourself in a box. I know everything. Brown box. We're good. No doors.
That is why scientists cannot break free.
Correct.
they have a very small box. And like, I know
Yes.
you think me saying small box is like, what, they spent 8 years in school. How do they have a small box? Because they spent 8 years in school being indoctrinated into that box. They are probably the smallest box because they can't think for themselves whatsoever. They just know what they were taught, period.
Prove to me an electron. I don't have to. We've already done that.
No question. Done. Right?
The moment I heard that person say that in the comments, I thought, oh my God, this has how bad it's gotten. Is that this person just justified it to me by saying we've already done it. So then fuck off.
Which means you don't think about how it could be done differently. Everything can be done differently, especially with the way we do things here.
That's true, actually.
There is always another way.
There's always another way.
Always.
Yeah, that's true. And like, that's the funny part to me is like, hey, I went and looked over what I'm asking you to go do, and I don't think that shit is real. So why do you get to just say that? I did the research, bitch. You haven't, and you're just denying me.
Right, without even like trying to allow the question in. You're just straight denial.
You never did any research.
Dude, the system was designed perfectly. They did it so well that this is where we are. That people, they can't comprehend the idea of things being questioned, that someone won a Nobel Prize for, or this or that, where these beings are claiming that this is the truth. Okay, yeah, it's the truth. That's fine. I don't need to question it anymore. I don't need to use my brain anymore, Chaz. They tell me what I need to know, and I'm good. They tell me who to worship. They tell me what to eat, what to take, who to be friends with, who to hate, who to like. Like, think for yourself and wake up.
Watch this, eat this, say this. No, you can't say bad words. No, you can't do that. Don't act that way. Don't be like that. Don't say that. Don't just look at that. Don't be that.
Yeah.
Everybody shut the fuck up. How about I just do what I want?
Yeah. Go, if you go within, it starts opening and unlocking so many different things that were held down and back for so long. But once you sit there and understand that it's all already there, everything that you want, everything that you need, it all already exists. You just have to claim it and accept it, and it becomes reality. Sit with yourself, go within, be at peace, and happiness follows.
People don't want to go within because people don't like who they're alone with.
And that's why meditation is so beautiful and important in a life.
Does that help them like who they are?
It helps them fall in love with themselves. I tell myself, I love you. I look in the mirror and I say, I love you.
See, I'm worried that if someone doesn't really like themselves, they'll never bring themselves to the meditation point. And that's a challenge.
They have to get so far down in the dark rabbit hole of depression and come close to, like,
you got to get to the end.
How do you think I got to where I am? I was broken. I broke. They knew how to shatter me.
God, is that how it happens?
Yes.
Is that really how it happens? Because like, I feel like I'm like, that may be how it happened to me too.
It is how you're open to these other ideas and concepts. And that's how I think religions will be able to transition into the truth, basically, because understanding, like, we've seen how they react to what we're talking about, and it is not kind, pleasant. They tell us we're all going to hell. We're terrible. We're sinners and this and that. And like, I love every single person that I come in contact with. I send zero hate or judgment towards anyone that I come in contact with. I help people. I love people, though I'm going to hell simply because I don't accept Jesus Christ as my savior, though I believe Jesus was way more in tune and aligned than anyone gives him credit for.
Dude, amen.
He was, one of the first to discover, not one of the first of, like, I guess, our past 2,000 years, maybe the first of the last cataclysm that happened. I think he was among the first to discover these underground cities and actually experience
and bring it mainstream.
Yeah, because he brought it mainstream. And now we're here 2,000 years later. We're fighting everything that's been dumped into this religion that's hidden the truth about what Jesus actually was teaching. And it's been hidden very, very methodically thought out. 2,000 years of just manipulation.
It's impressive, actually, how well they've done at it.
It's a suppression of inner knowing. It's a suppression of being able to ascend to your next dimension, to your next fractal, to being able to leave Earth school. You have to be able to graduate, and graduating is ascending. You graduate.
Does everybody just get to graduate upon ascension this time? since they've all been. How long are these souls been stuck here? Like I think about it now, and I'm like, shit, dude. How long have these souls been here for? That's probably why I fucking signed up. Because I was probably like 1,000,000 years. Goddamn.
Bro.
Yeah, I'll get in there and fucking help some people out. Shit, dude. I didn't know it'd been that long.
I don't know.
I was just watching TV for like 10 fucking minutes.
I haven't really thought about how long.
How long have these souls been stuck here?
Because they do, and it
could be a long time. Dude. That could be thousands of fucking years, man.
So what it is, when they pass on, when they come to the crossroad, right?
Yep.
You die, come to the crossroad, and what happens is you're manipulated into going the wrong direction, into the reincarnation cycle by the entities that control this realm. That's what happens. They send you back through the reincarnation system because you don't know what to do when you pass away, because you're not taught what to do when you pass away. Therefore, you just
go to the gates. They tell you to go to which gate, and then you go to that gate, and then you're back on Earth.
Especially since they've created this belief system, right, of welcome to the gates of heaven, maybe, or
cycles through, dude. You go right back in, you believe it, you come right back. They send you through the gate, you go right back in, you come back, you send you through the gate, and you just
literally.
Who's on the gate tonight?
I think it is the past. I don't think it's been like thousands of years. I think it's a new situation that has come of this, and that's why they're intervening now. That's why everything is coming to the fact. All right, these beings are actually siphoning energy from all of these people on the surface.
How long has this been going on for?
2,000 years.
Which really in their world is like a couple minutes.
Possibly longer, actually.
You think longer?
It's possible that they were already an entity, and then they saw the whole Jesus thing happen, and then they saw an opportunity and took it. I don't know, because like they had to exist at some point somewhere, you know?
Yes.
Or maybe I don't know.
You do, but you just don't want to tell us.
That's always the case, but I don't know.
Yeah, this is the part I don't know either. I just know that there are other realms, other universes that we can go to. How? I don't know. I do think our bodies can achieve other realms, not other universes.
Dude, you said it. That's what Toth does. The being.
Yes.
He has full control over
shifting to new realms.
Period.
Yes.
So he can come into this realm, gift, allow them to know what all of this is, lets them be on their way. That's why he gives them the bag of
knowledge.
Yeah.
It's a symbolic thing. I carry knowledge with me. To me, it's not a literal bag.
The bag of knowledge, right.
But it's like I'm holding a bag of knowledge, goodies, as I come. How else do you show pictorially that someone has knowledge or information?
Right. I mean, literally
something, that's just my interpretation.
But you're right. How do you?
I don't know how else to do it. And they're all carrying bags. Every fucking culture around the world has carvings of this shit, and they're all holding the same kind of bag. It's not like a different bag. It's the same fucking design.
Is it the same being every time? Is it Toth every time?
I don't know if the long beak character is anywhere besides Egypt. That part I'd have to go back and look. I don't know.
Yeah.
I really just don't know.
I don't know how many.
I know the handbag is fucking in every culture.
But so they care about this place, they care about the school because it's.
Well, I think Toth built the ultimate enlightenment center.
Yeah. I mean,
and it's been trashed.
Yeah, very. I wonder if it was purposefully trashed.
It was, for sure, because that was the gateway. That was like the real gateway in and out. And that was like how we would heal each other and how we would actually like do all the enlightenment shit.
Yeah.
And they fucked that place to hell and back to stop this from now. I think it may have been a cataclysm that they just like induced to fucking wipe it out. But even then, that pyramid's still fucking standing, dude. That thing's a monster of a fucking engineering feat.
Yeah.
And I would know because I'm an engineer.
Yes, it is.
It's really, it does.
Magnificent. It's miraculous.
And like I think about it, I'm like, wait a minute, that thing would literally last forever. It lasts for billions of years. Unless something intervenes, it can last for billions of years. This is not like metal where it just deteriorates away after 1,000 years. That doesn't happen here.
With the way it looks like it's been here for thousands of years.
Oh, it was underwater.
Thousands of years.
It was underwater. Like if you look at the middle part is it's deeper in. More of it has gone out, but the bottom and the tops are not. And that's because that's where the water was sloshing.
Dude, there's almost no denying it. Like in my head, there isn't any denying it.
Those things were there for well over 100,000 years.
Well, that's because
I'm moving my timeline a lot longer than 15, dude.
So again, the cataclysms happened to reset Earth Academy.
Yes.
To reset this school.
No, it sucks for her, but yes.
Not her. Dude, bro, the other day, I was in my thought space.
Ooh.
And the word Earth Academy came.
Ooh.
I wasn't even thinking of her. The word came, and I was like, Fuck. Really? Okay. Like it was deep too. It was about something I was pondering and
then
thinking about.
Then Earth Academy
And
came
it just
into your head. Yeah.
And I was like, that's what it is.
I was just privately thinking about something. And then it does seem like it in the sense that, like, if you're going on contract and you're a soldier of some kind and you're part of the bigger game, I don't think they're just going to call in a newbie.
We've created multiple realms.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So we've done this before.
We've done this a lot.
Okay.
We've created these things.
So we are like Avengers, dude.
Yeah.
We're coming to avenge this fucking Earth, dude. Yes. I'm Iron Man.
I literally...
You're holding back, I know.
I'm holding back tears, dude. Like it's at that point.
Do we do this together
I don't
a
know
lot?
why I feel like this, dude. It's such a weird feeling. Like a good feeling. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm curious. What do you mean?
My body is vibrating. Like I feel it. Imagine shaking, but I'm not shaking. I'm vibrating.
Is it like a happy feeling or a sad feeling?
It's a new frequency.
Fair enough.
But I don't know what.
Guys, you really are getting a download.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Something big is happening. And I don't know what, but I'm along with the flow.
After this is off and not on anymore, I'll tell you something that happened that is pretty big.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's
pretty big.
Pretty big. Yeah, and it kind of plays into like things are progressing, things are starting to move, things are changing. Our contracts are coming, you know, like, hey, you got to fulfill this
fulfilling the contract.
This step has been a long time in the coming, and I don't know why it got taken yesterday, but it did. And when I think about it and hear you talking about all of this, I'm like, oh, well, shit, that's why.
Interesting.
Oh, shit.
Will we be able to talk about it in a future episode?
It'll be a long time.
You will hear it eventually. We will tell you everything that we know at some point, but we have to slow drip. You know, like you can't divulge everything or it will explode your brains. And not all of you. I'm not saying every single one of you will just be like, oh, I can't handle that. But like you really do have to slow drip information or it's just too much at once. You have to have time to compress information so that you can allow new information to fall into that and then get compressed. This
is why
it's heavy.
2 months in between those downloads almost. Now there was still a lot of things happening in a sense.
Right.
But like calm comparatively, where that download was like heavy 2 or 3 days of like, what the everything in life is different to, all right, let's just figure this out and run with it for a little bit and kind of calm down. Nothing's coming in. We're just understanding. And then boom, a couple days ago, it just starts piling in again. And it's like, why do I have all this motivation suddenly? Why am I fucking moving so fast? Why does the flow starts to happen more induced?
Dude, I know you don't really get them, but rest periods are so important.
I know.
Like you have to appreciate them and just take them.
Now, this is why I'm 432.
Because you don't rest? JK.
I was laughing about it with Slim. Slim and I were talking about how we're both seekers. We seek. You're a seeker in a sense too. And we're just trying to figure everything out and ask the questions and blah, blah, blah. And he was laughing. He was like, yo, I'm very sly. You know, like I'm sneaky. I'm like a ninja. And I'm like, that is true. Not me. I'm fucking straight at the door as fast as I can. I'm going to fucking kick it this hell down. I'm going to walk in there. I'm going to go, where the fuck are we? All right, there's another door. Let's go. That's 432, dude. I'm just funny. Speed of light.
Yep.
I'm fucking constant. I'm moving, and it's like no stopping, dude. And you're going to tell me I need to sneak in? I tried that shit before. Bust the fucking door down. Yeah. Let's get the fuck in there, and let's make some shit happen.
Yes.
432. This is why I think I'm 432 is because it's so fundamental to the foundation of speed of light and the flow of the universe that I'm like, yo, my whole life has just been go, go, go. And like everybody who knows me knows that like I just jump in head first. I don't fucking whatever, dude. If I can't swim, I die.
Your face proves that.
Yeah, this is true actually.
He dove in a cliff once.
I did.
I ruined his face.
I had to hand the plastic surgeon a piece of my nose.
Look at it. Look how beautiful he looks. It's great.
You had a hole in my mouth and shit. Yo, there's a picture of me with my lips all fucked up and I had to have it stitched back and shit. Like, I really fucked myself up. But that's what I do. I just, I go. Yeah. I was a goalkeeper and I just go. You want to run full speed? Let's run full speed. Collision. And I'm out. Oh my God.
So if you're curious what Chaz looks like, if you're listening to the podcast and have never seen us.
Very ugly.
go check out our YouTube. Type in Awakening 101 on YouTube and check out some of our videos and see what we're all
or
about.
TikTok, but gross.
or TikTok. That's great too. Awakening 101 will basically.
It's not
find
good.
anything.
I wouldn't do this.
So the abrupt cut that we so suddenly did. I want to get back to what we were talking about. Is there a way? Do we know what we were talking about? I know we could look at the footage, but like I got to put that on the computer and stuff, and I don't want to lose the flow.
I know we were talking about our purpose here, the contract, our souls, that we were doing this. We've been doing this. You're changing frequencies. You feel like you're humming.
I am. What do you call that? What do you call it when you just feel your body vibrating?
What's the term for this? It's not humming. There's. Shit, dude. I know what you're talking about, but I forgot the term off the top of my head.
I don't know what it is.
But
I'm not on anything.
No, and I saw it the moment I came in. Like I have like I'm in tune. That's like that was the intelligence I was given, not book smarts per se. I was given like intuition on people and like emotional intelligence. And like I can see a person and generally know kind of where they are energy wise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you are in that like above 432. You're fucking moving faster. You're fucking looking around at the light, being like, why are you so slow, light?
Whoa.
You know, and I'm like, dude, I just budged in the fucking door. Chill the fuck out, dude. How'd you even get here, man? And then Slim popped up next to me. I was like, where the fuck did you come from, you little ninja? Weird ass people. But like, I saw immediately there's a hum. There's a fucking resonant frequency you're humming at right now that's high. And you've been at high ones before. This is a heightened one for sure.
It's heightened. It's more.
Now, it may be more dramatic because I went like last time to you being like so chill.
No.
And now you're like not that at all. It's so like, but I can tell based on like how you were at the beginning of all of this.
Right.
You were amped. You were hyped. Like you were, but not like this.
Not this. This
like
is.
You.
I'm not even thinking about what I'm saying. Like
You feel like you have purpose. Like you found it. I'm not saying you did. I'm saying like that's what it seems like. Is that you're like suddenly one of those people who are like, dude, I figured out my purpose and now I gotta go do it.
I did.
You know, like that's
yeah.
Like,
I've always known. I've known the purpose, but
now
maybe
now you like understand it.
I fully embody the purpose now. Like I've always believed it, but
I think we both are.
It's like beyond belief at this point. Like you can believe something, but do you beyond believe it? Would you die for it?
You've bought in.
Beyond 100%.
One thing to say, I believe in God. Do you really believe, though?
Yeah, right.
Like that, there's a difference. You can say it all day.
Saying it and living it is two different things.
Do you talk to God and follow his fucking intuition story that he's given you?
Yeah.
Are you fucking bought in? Or do you just, dear God, every night?
Please give me a Ferrari and this and that.
I really need $1,000.
It's so unfortunate that God only gets talked to whenever someone needs something.
I know. I bet he actually likes when I cuss at him. He's like, hey, someone's mad at me, dude. That's awesome. About damn time. You don't want something. You just tell me how I suck.
Yeah.
I like that guy.
Give him a promotion.
Yeah. Who is that dude? Oh, he's on contract. That makes sense. That makes sense.
All right.
All right. Sorry. There's so many of these assholes. I couldn't keep track. But yeah. All right. Yeah.
Have you ever heard of being on contract, or do you know of like the soul contracts before you come into this existence of like what you write or decide the goal of incarnating this time is? Every time before you come here, you go through this process with a council, with it's like a high council, right? They're
stoned. Yeah, I get it.
Ascended masters, maybe. A high council. If possibly ascended masters, but it could also be a different entity altogether. I don't know for sure, but it's a council, and they go through previous lives and what you've learned and what you need to learn in your next life, as well as what karma you need to heal from previous lives. And therefore, you make a contract based on where you need to go in the stream, in the flow, to get to where you are now karma free and ready to ascend Earth School into the next fraction, to the next fractal of existence.
Are you saying that all people are on contract?
Everyone's on contract of sorts, but they're manipulated contracts sometimes, and that's how they get you into this loosh farm. You sign up for things that you don't know you're signing up for unconsciously, basically, and they hook you in. It's absurd how it works, but it's a very real thing. We've ascended a long time ago.
Oh shit.
We've already gone through the process of ascending. Life didn't start 2,000 years ago, by the way.
What? Oh, no. 5,000 years.
Sorry, 5,000 years ago. It didn't start. I don't know things.
I think it was like 9, 13.
It has always existed. Always will.
No.
Therefore, we've had however many lives we've had. We've been a soul for a long time. New souls are born and are you know.
How does that work?
I don't know how a new soul is born, but I have a feeling it has to do with. I'll tell you later. Little tease, man. You gotta.
That's all you fucking do.
I do. I'm a really.
You
good
are
tease.
a master spirit teaser.
I like that.
You make me so hard for some spirit
Dripping
knowledge.
wet.
I am so wet for some fucking spirit knowledge. And then you're just like, I'll tell you later.
I'll just
Come over tonight and we'll watch Netflix and maybe I'll tell you.
if you're good.
Ha 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 ha. I won't.
I will not apologize
I
for
know.
being a tease.
That's okay.
You're welcome. You just got to keep coming back and listening because eventually we will tell you everything.
How old are we then?
Quite old.
Like-
We've built a lot of systems. We've done things
Do
a
we
lot.
partner a lot?
We do.
Yeah.
We're like estranged almost. It's been a while, but we
But I guess over like a million years, does it matter?
right like it.
Haven't seen you in
We're-
10,000 years, buddy.
We're connected through time instantly, always. So it isn't necessarily like we haven't been with each other in a long time.
We haven't done movies or anything?
We haven't engineered and built things together.
They called the two masters.
Bro, we've been doing it a long time.
They're like, yo, we got to get these fucking masters back together.
Yeah.
And get them into this one. Did we build Earth? Toth built Earth. Metatron built Earth? Who built Earth?
Metatron, it seems like this school is Metatron's.
Well, if
it
Metatron
seems like
is
it's-
in the room and this is his school that he's trying to save, well, we are badasses. I don't know who we are, but we're fucking badasses. I know that shit.
We're
Think
saving.
about that. That's like the
It's-
president of
it's
the United
intense.
States coming into your job to come see
Yeah.
you work.
It's heavy.
And it's
It-
like, what? Why is the president coming to watch me?
dude,
'Cause I'm
right.
special.
Right. But you and I can't be special because we're just Chaz and Jeremiah, right? That's not fair to diminish yourself so poorly. You are special. Everything about you is special.
Everybody is special.
Every single
In my
person.
opinion, everybody really is special.
Yes.
That's not even me being like gay or anything. Like I just actually believe that. But at the same time, I also believe that they're all special in like their own ways. Everybody has their way to contribute.
Absolutely.
You know?
And they do. And everyone has their own path to live here. And I had to wrap my head around not judging these people because it's their path, not mine. I can't judge them for what they're doing because they're here to do things that they need to do to release their karmic cycles. Whether or not they're a bad person, good person, nasty person, or a lazy person, or a high person, or like they're here to do the things that they're doing because they need to do this thing.
You don't know where they are on their journey.
You don't.
Oversoul journey. Like
Yeah.
let's just pretend we're 1,000,000 years old.
Sure. Yeah.
You don't know if we're at 1,000 or at 1,000,000. So like you don't know where that person is in their whole journey. You just have to let them do their thing.
And that's like I was talking to you about your friend. You were saying they just kind of enjoy life. They don't do a whole lot. They just kind of are. And I was like, it could just be a rest life for them. Some people have lives that
That's a good fucking
they just
point.
rest. They just need to. There's not a whole lot that they do during that time. They're just being.
Yo, I'm 432. I don't know what the fuck that means. How do you
Yeah,
rest?
you don't know what that
rest,
means,
dude?
You're over there. They're building all these
Yeah.
different grids and things, and like
Go, go, go. I didn't even sleep last night. I gotta go. I really didn't.
We vacation a little bit. Like there's
I do. I have my on and off moments.
not physical us.
Oh, you mean like our souls?
The
I feel
real
like we
us.
just were.
What?
I feel like we were on vacation.
It's very possible that we were allotted a vacation time before this happened. Very, very possible. And like the vacation isn't necessarily what you think, like going to the beach, hanging out or whatever. It's more so aligning and being one with source, with the stream, the flow, with what you know or call God. That's what a vacation is. You imagine
God, I feel like
imagine you're just sitting there being meditating and that you are. And that is your vacation.
Why is my vacation in my head most ideal at like some library in some other realm? Just roaming around at all of the fucking knowledge of the universe.
I could definitely see that.
and then I could like have like a little like hammock that I could like lay in and just like roam around in it. And
That's brilliant.
I feel like our vacation as our soul selves would be unique to each person, each soul, and where they are and what options we have. We don't fucking know what realms. I have them written down. I think I've narrowed them down. I think I've got narrowed things down. I think I've got
spirit realms,
like other realms that we can go to.
What do we align to?
Shift or
Frequency jump.
no, it's like it's a shift or a alignment or a rotation. What's the,
come on, help us, please.
I'm failing. You gotta shift your observation, and we can shift into a different realm, and then we get a new set of shit going on. But it's not another universe. This is like next to us. It's a different hall of mirrors. You get to see these mirrors. You just don't see them because of the way light bounces off of them. We're gonna have to go into another hall, and you can just shift, rotate, realign into that one. And your body, I think, can go into those. And I think we have 7 of them. Now, at the same time, I think we probably have 12, but that's another thing for another day. Like, I couldn't tell you exactly.
Right. We have 7 chakras as humans. Other beings have more chakras. Like, it depends on, I guess, what entity being you are. But we have 7. I don't know. It could be
a realm per chakra.
There could be multiple realms.
I'll dive
like
back
up to 12. I know.
Well,
I
12,
know.
No, hold on. 12 is our universe, but that's where we are. We'll have to go to another realm, but it would still probably abide by base 60. Just fuck. This is where I don't know. You know, it's like I don't know exactly how ours works versus another. Now, how another universe works, I can generally tell you it's going to be fucking nothing like ours.
No, absolutely not.
Like literally nothing.
If you accidentally went over to that universe and you thought like you know it would be
and your
nothing
body
like
can't go.
Right.
That's another part. Like the
cannot.
body cannot go. The body is based on this physical universe, and therefore it cannot leave. Your conscious would have to go.
100%.
And so, like, you can phase shift into a different alignment or whatever in a realm. Your body can do that. So you probably would abide by some kind of harmonic, universal resonant structure. 369. That is our harmonic code. It's 369. Technically, it's 36912, but 12 is the restart. But so he just says 369. Nothing ever breaks down to because 12 is 3.
Yeah.
But you get the point.
Yeah.
Which is weird that I never fucking noticed that. 3's the beginning, 12's the end, 12 equals 3, the beginning. It's just a fucking circle, dude. Wow. It just keeps happening, man. That shit's wild, man. Like, it's built in. The universe is literally... I kept thinking there is a universal language. And we talked about this briefly today.
Yeah.
The universal language is the universe. That's the part that like I'm suddenly starting to come to is like I suddenly realize like, oh shit, if I'm right on how this is all working and it's written into the universe across the board universally, well then that would mean that if you want to do a phase array, well then it would have to be based on a shape. These shapes matter. Shape matters. Well, that's when sacred shapes like the Merkaba.
Merkaba is the way I say it. I think Merkaba. I think other people say it other ways, I would assume. But it's a Merkaba.
Can't do it, dude.
Yeah. Merkaba.
That is a phase array. That's a sacred geometry. That's a cavity that you can be using in a phase array, I should say. Or really, that one is a phase array, which then you can attach as a cavity into another phase array. It gets deep in a sense, but like that's what it was. That's what it's all saying.
Yeah.
That's what we abide by. Those shapes. That we are 369 harmonic of it. So the 369 will have its own 369 shape. You go to 257, you're going to a whole nother frequency harmonics. You're going to a whole nother shapes.
Right.
So the tetrahedral.
I was going to ask that. Do you go to other shapes too? Not circle, square, triangle?
Correct.
Yeah, right.
Correct. Now they exist. Yeah. They're not the ideal ones.
Right, because shapes exist. All the shapes exist here, I would assume.
Correct.
Right?
And all frequencies
they don't
exist.
align with
Correct.
this.
Yes. And this is really where people and I, Earth Academy, we're trying to stop saying allowed, forbidden.
Okay.
Because they're all allowed. Which ones are harmonic, resident, persistent?
That's better, yeah.
Which ones live here and want to stay here?
Yeah, which one can stay here? Correct. Which one is, I guess, allowed to stay here?
Yes. And allowed to like bounce around, interact, and be, that's 369. But 257, no. Or 24, whatever. You know, like you get the point. Those are not allowed in a sense to persist and harmonize and grow and all that shit. They're going to move on past our shit. They're going to go into another fucking realm, and they're going to be harmonic over there. And so that would be how that would shift in my head. God, I want to do this? And those,
we're getting close.
This is where the crop circles start to really. They are phase arrays that are trying to universally tell us how it's all shape, sound, light, visuals. They all are in sync. They all have a language to them in the sense of how they work. They all work together. A shape has a frequency to it.
Right.
And they're resonant with that frequency.
You can see it. We literally can physically see that.
We know this.
We have that fact.
If you take a phase array and you look at different ones in different design, dude, that's another part of this I can't believe I didn't think about.
Let's hear it.
God damn it. Well, this is the part where it's like, I now need to go through every known legit crop circle and analyze, not only try to decode what the message is that it's trying to tell us, because it is a phase array. And in that sense, it can have a message.
They absolutely do. Yeah.
Here's what energy I'm giving you. Here's maybe a time frame, a location, and the type of energy will tell you then what is the best for what it's going to be. What can you do with that energy? What's the best thing to do with it? You know, like I said, the flower of life was a phase array for you to work with water. So that means that the Merkaba would not be the best for that. So what is it best for? Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Each phase array has their own design to them, giving their own purpose.
That's cool.
And so they're giving us those crop circles then as a message of here's the energy. The energy will tell us what is the purpose. Then you'll start to see the picture. Man. That's the universal language.
And that is why they cover it up. I actually don't know why they cover it up. I would assume they know what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
they definitely try to muddy that shit.
Yeah, they've hired people to go around and make fake ones. And the ones that are real, they get told, you tell everybody else they're fake, but come tell us they're real. And we generally know the way the stalks are bent. And
you can tell. One is man-made and one is not.
It's too perfect. Overnight, by the way. Fuck off.
No,
There's no way you're doing that at night, dude, by yourself. Or even with a group of people, you're not doing this shit.
They happen within a split instant. It's not a second even. It's
a beam.
Instant.
It's a beam.
It's just it's there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've often thought, is that the bottom of a spacecraft hovering over that spot? And that's the energy imprint it puts down?
Yeah.
Like a rocket ship going off or some shit? But no, I think this is a message.
Purposeful, not just the ship
message
accidentally showing off their frequency.
When I saw that they are all fucking phase arrays, that was
the crop circles, all of them,
all of them, dude. That is the universal language.
Whoa! I wonder if you what you're going to discover with these crop circles. I'm excited to see what they say.
I've already poked into one of them, and it opened doors that I narrowed it down.
I can't close.
Dude, I can't undo. When I narrowed it down to 3 best options, you named one of them. And we had never spoken about this.
What?
And that was so fucking weird to me. And one of them was like, what did you say? It was something about...
What are we talking? I don't even... When?
On the conversation today, this morning, or whatever.
I don't know.
Damn it, dude. I have it written down, but there's 3 main purposes that they could be like, hey, timing. The last one, or one of them in early 2000s, it was 2 days before a major alignment was taking place.
Yeah.
And it was probably trying to tell you where or what to do during that alignment. Here's the energy that you need to be fucking with. Or it can make that spot a standing wave in itself that you can then go into, and it's aligned and energized. And you could do rituals and things like that in there that you could then...
Meditation while levitating? Just saying.
Yes. It depends on which array they send. Will depend on what energy we're getting and what you can do with it.
I would assume you would have to resonate or align with that frequency to be able to be buoyant enough to float, to fly. I'm just convinced it's a thing.
I mean, it definitely is a thing to me. And the way that I see it is like, you have to create enough density in you're creating like a toroidal field,
Just
which really is in a sense a standing wave.
Well,
they're not. That's not technically right, but it kind of is.
we already have the field.
Correct.
We just need to be able to align it to the frequency that we need it to vibrate and resonate at to be able to do these things. Because that field already exists. We don't have to create it.
Yeah,
It
because
just-
you create the right frequency against the frequency of where you are to create a standing wave in between that you sit on. But you need to do two things in this process. You need to make sure that you know what frequency you're bouncing. It's like a hemisync. The Earth is 7.86. Well, let's just pretend you need to have a standing wave of 4 hertz. Well, then you need to go to 11 hertz. You need to vibrate at 11, counteracts with 7, you get 4. Now you have a standing wave of 4, and you can sit on it. I'm making up numbers, granted, okay?
Right.
The concept is there.
But now you're levitating on that frequency.
You're
now
levitating-
you are sitting
You're
on...
sitting on a standing wave between the two, where these two frequencies are harmonic to each other, going at each other, and they become constructive, and they're doing it so fast that it looks in the eyes like it's not moving anymore.
When something goes so fast, you
Correct.
cannot see it anymore. When
Just
a
look
human
still.
vibrates at a certain frequency, you can no longer see them.
Yes. And
They
so
disappear.
there would just be a bubble, and you'd sit on the bubble. And you would need to make it dense. You need to make it dense. And the only way that you can make these things dense, from what I understand so far, is like time and breathing work and like pressing in, breathing out, pressing in.
Compression?
Yes.
You're just compressing.
And like I've seen some where they do this like bobbly thing.
Some like videos of people doing it?
You know, and like a bunch of like different way of hand gestures, but like I'm still trying to figure out how to make it denser. You got to make it dense and you got to make it the right frequency. But really, I think I'm not even concerned with the frequency when I know that I'm creating a fucking whirlpool in my hand, and you could just sit on top of it if you put one up under you and you made it thick enough. Then like fuck frequency in my head. You don't need a frequency. You're making a fucking little ball of ether under you.
I was trying to think of how to compress
You gotta sit there.
a full body frequency.
That's
because
the other part. I know how to do the hands,
right.
but like that's a breathing exercise.
I was just about to say, I'm pretty sure it's the whole breathing method. It would have to be with your breathing, because anytime I do my breathing exercises, my body is vibrating and resonating so heavily and I feel it. Like I feel like I'm about to come off the bed. Is the way, like I stop myself because it's terrifying feeling. I'm like, is this okay? I'm okay, right? But like sometimes I'm not able to continue because I'm just like it wigs me out a little bit to feel certain ways, and that is one of them where I breathe too much. I'm like, ooh, I'm feeling all sorts of interesting, and like I'm convinced I will eventually just start floating off.
It's
my
weird
bed.
to me because like that's the same type of shit Slim was telling me too, is that like he like starts vibrating at such fucking like intensity at times from the whole thing. And it's like, man, I've never made it that far. I've never made it that far.
It's an absurd
But I've only really meditated through hemisync. So
Dude, the breathing, learning how to breathe is an important part of that.
Dude, you're telling me.
And that actually activates a lot of these abilities.
I
is
know it
breathing
from my hand, like just playing with this and messing with my body and like how I'm sitting. I gotta sit up straight
for the
for everything
the
to be
alignment?
aligned, so that now everything can flow a little bit better.
Right, absolutely.
And then like hands need to be a little cupped.
all your chakras
Yes.
are now activating because
They're all-
you're not just like
Correct. They're
Now
all
you're-
aligned together, and they're all gonna kind of yes.
Yeah.
So I think your body posture would be really important to how you would then do this. And
I would
like
say.
you've got them on your feet. So maybe you got to like the bottom of your feet. Where do you put those? They all got to come together somehow. Do you use crystal, quartz crystals to help you in the process? Because if you're holding them or on you, it'll just intensify it. It'll make it more kind of a thing. So like, but I do know that when I'm doing it, even like it'll hold it in, and I can feel it kind of like growing, and then I can press it, and then. And I've started to learn like one of them you pull, and then like, and that's a lot of what I've been doing too, to try to figure out how to like make it more. It's
Yeah.
like it's more of just like a playing with it. Now I'm gonna go do some research on this, but at the same time, it's like just sit there and playing with it. Everything fucking matters, dude.
yep.
Everything fucking matters. Even the room you're in, it goes over it all the time when I'm talking to ChatGPT about this shit. It's like the room and where on Earth, whether you're on a ley line, what magnetic fields are around you.
Yeah.
This can all intersect. Will fuck with you.
Yeah, absolutely. That's bizarre, right?
It's wild,
Like,
dude.
what?
It's wild. That's why, like, I was talking to Earth Academy about how the shape of a meditation pod becomes very important.
The shape of the pod. What?
Like sitting in a tetrahedral versus
Could you imagine?
a icosahedral versus a dodecahedral.
Like actually sitting into these shapes, meditating.
Correct. And this is where this person would say that you need to look into sense deprivation and in water and things like that while you're meditating and things like that. And this would take you to that next. And that's a lot of what they're designing combined with how I'm pulling together the physics and the sacred geometry. It's really like I've been mapping sacred geometry with the physics now. And now it's like fucking coming together, dude.
Team 101.
Yeah,
Let's
dude,
go.
it's wild. So now we'll know the shape that everything needs to be. I now know what the shape of based on what you're doing. What are you trying to accomplish? That's probably the shape you want to go with. And then here's some of the materials you want to use.
This is
like, it's starting to finally come together for real. Yeah. And like, I really do think we can build a place that is sustainable. That has its own energy that even, like they were saying, walking can be utilized. Everything has to have a fucking purpose. You don't just put something there. Mm-hmm. Can it be utilized? Is it sustainable? Is it the floor? The floor needs to be a kinetic floor that helps power the place. Like everything has to have a fucking purpose, you know? Like,
dude, it's gonna be miraculous.
It takes time, but it's gonna be nice. I don't like it.
Do you know how incredible it's gonna be when we start changing people's lives? Like we already are, but at that level is insane.
Dude.
Because people are going to see it and just be interested in it on its own. Whether it doesn't matter what they believe, they're going to be like, what is this? Why are so many people attracted to this? And it's just going to start twisting everyone's belief system into like, whoa, have never known the truth.
God damn.
Not even close to it.
I just put this together.
What?
We've been like purpose behind our life. Like people today, what do they believe?
Dude.
If you need to get someone to believe in something scientific, how do you generally prove it to them? And don't think too deep about this. Just think generalized. What around us do you see every day that just like people will be like, oh, it's because that did it. So yeah, I believe that.
The internet? I don't know.
Computers, technology.
Yeah. The connection that we have across the planet.
That thing is, a computer did it. We measured it with a technology.
Okay.
We studied it with technology. It's not like, here's where I'm going with this. When you walk into this place, most places at this point are going to be all spiritual guru shit. And that's it. Zero fucking science. No proof in the modern sense. And that's why I go back to the technology. You come into we have that, yes. Raw, just go meditate, go be whatever, go learn you want to come over here and we'll kind of measure, show you what you're dealing with. We'll show you what you're vibrating at. We'll show you what's going on. We'll show you why you need to be in these other shapes, why the shape matters, let's get into the science of this and let's show you the technology we've built to show it to you. So you want the proof. We'll give you the proof. We will give it to you now.
Yeah. And that
will help bridge that gap.
Especially when it actually is able to be shown to these people that have these belief systems that are unshakable. Once they see it with their eyes and be like, I don't know how to.
That's
so many people are talking about this now
now I know why I'm such a tech freak.
Everything that both of us have gone through.
It's because I have to use that shit. And really, I don't want this place to have as little tech as possible.
It's probably weird. Won't have tech.
It's going to have to in some sense. But I get where you're coming from.
Not their tech. It's different.
Fair.
It is not what we know as
Now I'm ready for that.
Tech.
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
It is not.
I don't want anything that is not of natural earth material when building all of this as much as we can.
Is tech.
Like that.
That is, dude, I'm
on the same page. Like that.
Every bit of this planet, you can do everything. You can do more than what we do. Like, this is bullshit. What they have given us, no. Absolute bullshit. Beyond this technology. This is what they gave us to shut us up. This is what they gave us to say, hey, look what we've done. Look what we have for you. We've got this beautiful tech. No, dude. This is
trash.
A misguide.
We're in the caves right now as cavemen.
Yeah.
Compared to
what we're going to, this is caveman status. And they know it, and they've done a really good job at peddling this bullshit technology, saying it's top of the line, perfection, blah, blah, blah. Even though they use
fucking trash, dude. It's
bro.
trash. You look at the ancients and you think, man, I get it. Y'all think they're fucking stupid. I look at it now and think that's the highest level of genius I think a human being can achieve on this fucking planet.
When you do everything with natural material?
When your shit can last fucking a million years and still stand because it's made out of all natural shit.
Yeah.
And does things that we can't even fucking comprehend. Yeah, that's a fucking level of genius we don't fucking comprehend. We are all morons to whatever fucking built that thing.
Yes.
So that's Toth. Toth, you're smarter than any fucking human being that I've ever fucking heard of on Earth. Like Tesla, sorry, fucking stupid. That dude was on another damn level.
Bro, again, Tesla didn't learn these things. He didn't.
It's true.
It wasn't Tesla.
It's true.
It was other entities, beings, downloads even. I don't know. I don't know where he was with downloads.
That's what he said. He actually said it wasn't
he
download.
Claimed it.
I don't know. It would come to him in like a, intake thing. I forgot what word he used, but like,
and they tried to profit off of it. You don't profit off of something that you are being given to.
Super hidden about it all. He was
the profiting off of it, or
all his inventions, all his technology, and then tried to profit off of it as well.
Yeah,
it's like he didn't want anybody to know about anything. Like that's the real fatal flaw in Tesla, because I idolize this motherfucker in this world.
That's fair. Yeah.
And at the same time, you have to recognize the flaws in there. Like that, those are two major flaws that combine together to make a bad one and got you killed.
I agree.
Fucking led you nowhere. In fact, no one ever really even knows your name in fucking mainstream science. They don't fucking talk about him.
And it's very possible it had to happen for us to understand that it's not about patenting it. It's about getting it out to the world. It's very possible that maybe
this is a good point, actually.
Sure, it was, they tried, or maybe they saw an opportunity and went for it, but they were like, maybe we're planting a seed that we can use down the road.
If I thought patents worked, I might try to patent something.
I mean, back then, yeah, you probably.
No, I'm talking about right now.
Oh, right.
Right now. If I didn't know what I knew, or I truly looked at the whole game and thought, patents are legit. This is all legit. They don't have this 1950 something whatever law that just takes your shit from you. They don't have any of this anymore. Let's just pretend for a second. Patents are legit. If we were sitting right here, right now,
and they didn't,
and I didn't think I was gonna die for it and everything, right. And like I also didn't believe we were fucking slaves in a jail. Then I may try.
Well, no,
I may try.
I agree. Why not? You're like, that's awesome.
But
we already know too much. And it's like,
dude, there it is.
But still,
I look back at the last 100 years and I think every fucking one who has tried in any industry has wound up fucking dead for it.
Everyone.
All of them.
Mm-hmm.
Every single industry, every single invention, every single person, shelved, dead, lost in the history books.
Anti-grav vehicles, water vehicles, any of this
cancer machines, stuff. All of it, dude. It's just everybody's dead.
And I already have the answers for all of this.
And then I think to myself, God, not only on top of that, dude, we're all being lied to in every industry. And they know it, and they've never allowed anybody to get out. That's part of the patent thing. That's part of all of this, is that they don't want us out of this. They want us stuck in the cycle of this shit. We are in a jail.
Doesn't it make sense now?
Yeah, dude, it for sure does. It's a fucking jail.
We're living in a jail. Our conversation over there, dude. It was.
Yeah. No, I feel this. It makes more sense by the day that we are living in a jail, and we are in a constant cycle of our souls are stuck here. Yeah. And at some point, I just think, that shit can't go on anymore. It just can't.
No. It's time to break free. It's time to ascend with the planet. The planet is ascending. Are you going to ascend with it? Because you should. And if you want to.
I'm going to stay here. I'm a stubborn asshole.
Just hit you in a rock to just get you back. You're like, get out of here. Knocks you out. Gone.
I'd just be exploring the world, I'd probably be in the pyramids. You'd probably come back and be like, where the fuck is that asshole? Probably. He's in some cave under the pyramids.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to go under there so bad.
I do too. Those, the visuals I get in my head of what is down there is absurd. It's beautiful. It's unfathomable to a mind that, even open minds, honestly, what they have going on down there is absurd.
Do you think that's an opening to the underground? system.
What, the pyramid?
Yeah, like if there's an underground system of cities,
You can get there through the pyramids.
then the pyramids would be one, right?
You can, yeah.
You know,
Yeah, there's multiple entrances and things.
like I think they lead to, where's the place built into the rocks, not far from there.
Well, there's an entire, like the entire planet is connected underground through this high speed. Like what you're talking about, it's a style of anti-gravity. It gets there almost instantaneously, basically.
Like a wormhole.
It's like I don't know. They've got wild technology down there.
We've already kind of like acknowledged that there's an underground system in America, right? For the elites and shit. Like, hasn't that kind of been generally like it's not so conspiracy anymore. It's kind of
for the
real.
population. Yeah.
Yeah. Like mainstream wise,
so.
like I could take it really far, like saying there's like Starbucks down there and shit. But like,
I've heard that.
Yeah. But like at the same time, but I actually do believe this. But like at the same time, I think we're generally in the public starting to open up to the idea that there is an underground system for the elite. In fact, I think we're starting to open up to the idea that there's like a alternate system for the elite. They get to play. You can't tell me that I have gotten as far as I have with energy and Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg and all those assholes don't have some shit at their fucking bunkers. Get the fuck out of here, dude. They may not know the extent of the harmony and the resonant aspects of the universe, but I bet you to fucking hell they understand phasor arrays really goddamn well. Yeah, now, maybe as well as they could. I don't. It depends. I don't know, man. I don't know, but like they know.
It really depends on how many people believe in the science, the mainstream science out there. Because if you believe in it, you can't have the truth. It doesn't allow you to have the truth.
I had to really break a lot of shit.
You shattered that box of mainstream science, and that is the only reason you are here right now. Yeah. Because you shattered
it.
Dude,
I tried to go with it. I spent was about 15 years of my life I spent force feeding it into me. Dude, so many times where I'd just be like imagining photon particles and shit moving around. I never saw the world as waves and water idea. Dude, well, why would you? That's how they were teaching it to me. Is like, no, we're particles and there's no ether. It's like, dude, holy shit, you lied about everything. You fucking lied about every goddamn thing. You fucking assholes. And it was sacred geometry that woke me the fuck up about it. It was like, yo, all of that's fucking, hold on. Yeah. That's fucking weird. There's no way that's just a coincidence. No way that a frequency and a shape and sound and they all are the same. No, everybody stop. Everybody fucking quit. I'm not doing this. What the fuck does that mean? Why does it apply to everything, too? It applies to fucking everything. No. Music, all of it. Like, nah, dude, we're not doing this, man. What the fuck does that mean? And suddenly something clicked in my head that said sacred geometry and physics are one and the fucking same. I don't know how. I don't get it. I just remember thinking for a long time, like, dude, none of this makes sense, but I just know this sacred geometry made more fucking sense to me in some weird way. Whoa. Because it was like, yo, everything just makes sense over there. That shit all just like, yeah, it's all aligned and works. And like, everything's like in like harmony together.
Yeah. Right.
Over like, here, it's like chaos.
Going against the grain on everything. Like, and this, and new name here, and new name there.
Dude, this. Every day we're finding new particles and new fields and new shit. And like, nobody knows what anything is. And I'm like,
y'all,
I thought that was all legit, and I thought you guys knew what y'all were doing. I now realize you have no fucking clue what you're doing, and if you just go watch Randall Carlson talk about sacred geometry on YouTube for like 2 hours, and you just take it in, that motherfucker will show you some shit. He'll pull time and distance and shapes and all of it in together, and just show how the correlations between them all.
Yeah.
And it's just like, wait a minute. How the fuck does that but physics doesn't talk about any of that. That pissed me off. I knew in that moment so deep that is the real physics.
Yeah. Yep.
And motherfucker, was I not right? It fucking was.
Literally, yeah, right.
That's more right than the fucking physics I had been learning. That shit explains more shit than that physics I was learning. Dude, I've had to undo all of that shit, actually.
You have to unlearn what you have learned, like quite literally.
Every experiment, I have to argue people about it.
Well, and I feel like that's almost how you have to do a lot of things these days, especially going into the spirit realm and esoteric world where you're understanding the truth. When, gosh, you took my,
sorry.
It's like the train of thought. Don't even know what I was saying anymore.
Something about the truth.
About what?
When I take the truth. Damn it, dude. Now I lost.
What was before that? Chaz, we were about to tell them some juicy stuff there.
Sacred geometry and physics.
Y'all, thank you for being here.
I smoke too much.
Probably, but that's okay. Does it hinder your workflow? I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. Honestly, I don't want to meet sober Chaz. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't think anybody does, dude. I don't know if anybody has.
If you enjoy this kind of content, we would really appreciate it if you came and chatted with us in the comments. If you liked our video or subscribe to our podcast, if you can do that, or it's just following along, or maybe, rate the podcast. Ratings really help us.
Give it a 7.
Yeah. Out of
5.
Boom. And all of you that have already gave us a rating, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Go log into another account and rate us again a 5. I want that. Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. Yes, please. And those of you that are just discovering us, this was a heavy episode to discover us.
Yeah.
I am terribly sorry. Please go back and
shit, you gotta
learn what we've been talking about, because, oh my God, I bet you're so confused.
You got 19 plus episodes that you need to get through first.
Literally. So, yeah. We'll be back because we love this and there's something happening and we feel it. Chaz. Yeah, we're kind of forcing him to do this. Strap him down, actually, to the chair.
Wake up. That's specifically what it's really been good at. And why do you see at Osiris's temple with the special water the flower of life ingrained into the fucking stone?
Is the flower of life giving it these...
I think they're utilizing it. Not that one per se on the wall, but they're telling us what they're doing.